All right, welcome to Magic World Market presents Boen and Dustin drafting Khans of Tarkir.
For the last time, at least the last time as triple Khans of Tarkir.
Yep. So pre-release will be next weekend. Fate Reforged is coming out, and we're gonna after this week, next week we'll probably draft a Legacy Cube event. Gotta join, and we'll
ride that out until Fate Reforged comes out.
And then we'll have some exciting Fate Reforged stuff. Fate Reforged, I'm not sure how much it'll warp the format because it's only one pack.
Mm-hmm.
But
traditionally, when that one pack is added, archetypes generally stay the same. Sometimes things will shift in power a little bit. I'm thinking of last format. Born of the Gods took Red White Heroic from a deck to generally considered the best deck in that limited format. Or kind of going back a little ways, I remember Conflux changed the Shards of Alara draft format, that one pack of Conflux, to where Esper was from Esper being maybe the worst to maybe the best, because of a couple of the commons there. So we'll see if there's any archetype shifting.
Yeah, I most likely we'll see a little bit more shift away from the 3, 4, 5 color decks, maybe into three or 2 color decks.
Those have been popular. Although to be honest, I'm not really sure what, if anything, is considered the deck in Khans of Tarkir, or even if there is one. I know that the buzz tends to be perhaps that blue, generally speaking, is a little weaker.
Right.
In particular, that Sultai is maybe the weakest. But other than that, I don't know. People have their preferences.
Definitely.
But from the rumblings I've heard, whether it's
I tend to hear
or Mardu or whatever.
Black-White Warriors is the best deck if you're in it.
I have heard that. Yeah.
But other than that, I think this format is very deep and diverse that you can win with a good deck.
Yeah. The sky's the limit. The big non-blue sky.
Right. All right, let's see what we're opening here.
I'm about to start here.
And I did want to mention, guys, we're also doing something a little bit different this week. I'm letting Dustin take the helm. Normally I'm and Boen is kind of running the show, and Dustin definitely chimes in and gives us good directions and thoughts and opinions. But I'm kind of letting this be his, so we can kind of see more his style and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I guess we're on a little bit of a lag.
Uh-oh. That's not good news.
That's not good news.
Yeah.
Let's see how many seconds into the pack we are. Okay, still got a minute left. Retribution of the Ancients. Blah.
Nope, not looking at that. There's an Anarch Bondkin, Warname Aspirant, Snowhorn Rider, Savage Punch, Ponyback Brigade. Oh, whoa, 9 seconds. What should I take?
Whatever you want, man. Great.
I'm going to go white 2-drop.
Okay.
I like white quite a bit. I left-click. Shouldn't that? Is it just lag? Okay.
No. Either double-click. Left-click kind of reserves it.
Oh, left-click highlights it.
Right.
Okay.
Cheering Instigator.
Where is that?
The morph active trees.
Yeah. Not bad.
No.
I mean, just the Goblin Piker on the front side. Active Treason can be a really powerful effect. Bear's Companion is quite good.
Yeah.
My inclination is just to take the Arrow Storm.
Yeah.
It is double red.
Right.
But it's always performed when I've seen it.
Yeah.
Play in this format. There's also Disowned Ancestor, possibly trying to hedge towards black-white, but let's just. I think Arrow Storm is better than the Instigator.
Yeah,
I prefer it.
Take it.
Well, it's too bad on that first pick we didn't get to discuss it or think about it a little more.
Because
it's possible Snowhorn Rider. We should have just jammed him. I don't really know. Once it suddenly went to 9 seconds, my default's just kind of white 2-drop. All right, here we go.
And I would have chimed in and said Secret Plans.
Oh yeah, sure. See, it's a possibility.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why this is lagging so much.
Yeah.
That's actually could be very detrimental for us, and we may have to just do a whole nother draft. But
yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Because
Uh-oh.
should already be in your third pick.
Definitely should be already. Still chilling with 18 seconds. And this is normally the computer that we use to record, right?
Yeah.
Of course, different Wi-Fi. But then again, fewer devices than we normally have.
Right.
I
was playing on it earlier.
Yeah.
I wasn't having any problems.
Well, now. Where's the router at?
Right there.
How's it looking? Okay, well. All right. And a venerable Lammasu got picked for us.
All right.
So.
Nothing you can do about that, but
Such as the cookie crumbles. We can take a kill shot. We can take a. That's a pretty late Mystic Monastery.
yeah, I kind of think, especially if even if you're just going red white, that's
yeah.
a good pick for you.
Yeah, I mean it's fine as that being the worst case scenario. Gonna go ahead and take that.
I mean,
Plus kill shot is a little more leaning towards like the controlling.
right.
And we don't really know how we'll end up.
Mardu Hateblade and the Ruthless Ripper I also
Yeah,
really like both of those.
Boy, too bad that Lammasu is sitting in our
Yeah.
deck. I wonder what that would have been. We got a Singing Bell strike if it looks like Jeskai were headed. Glacial Stalker. The Tracker is fine. The Throttle is probably like just the best card.
Yeah, I think either the Throttle or the Glacial Stalker would probably be my pick.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bloodfire Expert if you want to go just a little more aggro-y.
Nah, that's not tempting me. I think I like Throttle the best. We got red and white. We could end up Mardu.
Yeah.
Let's Throttle. You know, maybe it's close with Glacial Stalker.
I think people undervalue Glacial Stalker. I really like him.
Yeah, 4/5's no joke.
Yeah. He stands up to a lot of the morphs pretty well.
The old chill wind Yeti, so to speak.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Don't Lammasu me again, bro.
That'll probably be Feed the Clan or...
There we go. Alright, we got a Hate Blade, a Valley Dasher, Canyon Lurkers. I mean, I do not think we want Valley Dasher.
Nope.
Highland Game, Become Immense. Force Away, probably the best card.
Yeah, and it's funny because I kind of think that it looks like Teemer's the open clan at this point.
Yeah, maybe so. Those are a lot of green cards.
It may be time to jump ship. I don't know how you feel about that, but
let's hedge with Force Away.
Okay.
If I end up Jeskai, I can play it. If we sort of shift Teemer, I can play it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you might be right. In that case, do we want Jess or no? If Teemer looks like open, then the Jeskai student is still a possibility. Right. The only white card really we have is the Bondkin.
Yeah.
Thornwood Falls, Summit Prowler. What do you think about Summit Prowler in this?
Take
slot?
them. I mean, make red your color.
I mean, Aerostorm.
I mean, otherwise, I would say the Saiku Archer. With the just morph.
Yeah. I guess I'd like to see how green keeps coming around. I'm not 100% convinced on it, and maybe don't want to miss a pick. Although there's an Awaken the Bear.
Yep.
And again, Unyielding Krumar.
Right, there's your Krumar, man.
Is pretty solid. We still got Throttle. Still might be Mardu. Yeah, I like Krumar. No reason to go to like another
red
color.
Black at this point. I mean.
That's true. That could happen. Been.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of shifting signals. I guess we haven't really seen much white, have we? I mean, a couple Jeskai students, but it's not like that card's insane. There's that Return Ancients back. I guess Dutiful Return can do something in the grindy games, right? what is that? Double or double raised dead?
Yeah. Well, it goes back to your hand.
Yeah, raised dead. That's what. Yeah, 1 black, return 1 to your hand.
I mean, otherwise, Whirlwind Adept would be the other.
If we end up just, I'm still looking more towards Mardu. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the throttle and the Krumar, so Dutiful Return is probably more of a sideboard card than anything, but
just guy. Yeah.
Here's 2 drop. So if we do end up Mardu, I mean, we have Mystic Monastery for the splash. Possibly if we can fit our Force Away in the deck.
Right.
It's kind of awkward that gotten like a few black cards, a couple white cards. Our red cards are double red.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out.
Ooh, Alabaster Kieran.
Alabaster Kieran is a nice late pickup. Maybe the packs were just a little shallow and white. We weren't seeing much white at first.
The Tormenting Voice is pretty good too, especially if you're kind of all over the place in colors.
That's true. And he tries to play that role of kind of saving you a little bit. Let's see. 1 damage. Man, sideboard card or main deck that we... Okay, well, I'm just going to pick the sideboard card because I don't see myself playing that one. And sure. Okay, so let's get some of this out of here. Move your sideboard, mountain. We're not main decking any mountains. Barrage of Boulders definitely can have its role on the board.
Right.
Utter End. Utter End is great. There's a Mardu Horde Chief. I mean, we're probably just going to be on Utter End.
Yeah, take the removal. I mean, you're already in those colors.
Look at all these delicious Mardu cards.
I know.
Horde Chief, Ponyback Brigade, War Shrieker.
War Shrieker, huh. I mean, you have to take the Utter End, but
I think
there's a lot of good Mardu cards in this pack. I mean, even the Scarred Crag.
Yeah.
I mean,
Despise.
Yeah.
Fine card.
Ripper. I do love that Ripper.
The old dude at F&M who's always like, could I just take this whole pack?
Right. Actually, this is a pretty good pack overall. I mean, most of these are playable. Maybe not the Scald Ken and the Tracker, but even the Weave Fate, maybe, But,
you don't think the Tracker?
No, I don't like the Tracker. I just don't think he does playable.
All right, well, Utter End.
Ending it up.
A little awkward, our pool right now. We seem to be Mardu, but you get 2 red cards, and they're both red. So, not my favorite. We could pick up another double red card if we grabbed up an Aerostorm. I don't imagine Dig Through Time is worth the tickets online, right?
Worth 3 tickets. I mean, without you playing it, I don't know that it's worth grabbing.
Yeah.
War Shrieker, probably.
I'm thinking War Shrieker. I mean, Aerostorm is I think overall like a better card, but War Shrieker seems like a better fit for what we got going on right now.
Yeah.
And there's also the unyielding Krumar. But it's
weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got no morphs right now. Oh, there's a debilitating injury.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah.
Otherwise,
the Crag would be the other one that I would.
Yeah. Probably the Crag, if not. Or, I mean, it's kind of a weak one, but, morph. Salt Road Patrol.
You don't have anything on 3
solid
at this point.
It's true. Let's send these blue cards to sideboard for now.
Yeah, I would agree.
So Dutiful Return, most likely not going to main deck. Lamasu, most likely not going to main deck. Who knows right now about Summit Prowler and Aerostorm because of the mana cost.
Right.
So,
grab that.
Still need some help. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do the double click. Another debilitating injury. Probably where we want to be. Although
Sand Steep Citadel. Or the Wind.
Yeah, I mean, for us, the Citadel's just a 2-color land, so it's not nearly as powerful. The Ponyback Brigade.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you don't have any morphs yet.
Yeah, and it does. It is a powerful card. Is Ponyback Brigade better than a second debilitating injury? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm pretty high on debilitating injuries, but I think a lot of people have that's kind of fallen off for them.
Well, 2 is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
What do you have in the way of removal? You got Utter End, an injury, and an Arrow Storm already.
Yeah, and maybe
take the pony back.
All right. Yeah, I'm really torn on this.
There's another injury.
Okay, what would have been a third, but I'd say that's gonna. What do we? Oh yeah, that's just that stupid.
Yeah.
4/4. That's only around for a turn. Or only around for 1 combat.
Treasure Cruise.
Okay, well, 2 debilitating injuries anyway. Someone is going to be debilitated. Take up arms is not bad.
Arms, yeah.
Who's getting this cat demon?
Whoever's playing Soul
Whatever
Tech.
one of to put into exile. Oh, yeah. Whatever. I did double click it, right?
No.
Okay.
There you go.
I was just afraid it was lag, and it didn't. There's another Kieran.
Yep.
Dazzling Ramparts. These 2 don't really compete.
Right. And the Tormenting Voice.
Yeah, and the Tormenting Voice.
I'd say the Kieran.
That's what I'm feeling, too. Yeah, other Kieran. Flying, Vigilance, 3 Toughness. Good combination of business. Yep. Dual land, it's not for us. There's a Tracker, a Shambling Attendance.
And an Expert.
Bloodfire Expert. I think taking the morph is what I want to do right now.
Yeah, probably.
Although the attendants are not bad. Got the colorless morph, Despise,
and the attendants.
How many creatures? We got 10 creatures. Oh, we're probably not playing that one.
Right, and you're probably not playing Dutiful Return.
Yeah. Kind of.
9 seconds.
Yeah. What do you think about Despise?
I like it.
Yeah. It can answer a lot of things. And I mean, in limited, that's the kind of discard spell you want, you know.
Right.
Grabbing creatures. All right, here's some poop. We'll just grab this enchantment. Sure.
Okay. There's your Bonkin.
Yeah, or Salt Road Patrol. Those are both pretty strong.
I say Bonkin for you, honestly.
Just because of the curve.
Yeah. So high.
Yeah, I'm into it. And 5 power can hit pretty hard.
There's a Salt Road.
I guess sideboard erase, or should I sideboard it? No, that guy just sucks, right? No, you think him?
Yeah, take him. You're not going to play the erase. I mean, there's.
All right, let's clean this up a little bit. Snakeskin to the sideboard. Although I think Snakeskin, it's the kind of thing you can play. I mean,
Dune Blast, you have to take that. You'd be crazy.
Is that the rule? Yeah. I hear. So I mean, pack 3, we're looking for like mana to splash. So that's what we got to do now. We got to look through this whole. We got to look through this whole pack so that we find like something that's our colors and a green mana, and maybe try and.
Well, I mean, what's your other option? Hordling Outburst.
Hordling out. Well, double red is not looking like something our deck is going to accomplish.
Right.
Very easily. Although green might not. I'll tell you what. Actually, what's not bad about this pick? Now that I look at it,
get rid of red altogether.
Yeah, we might not even be red now that I'm looking.
Right. I think.
So I will have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one for hard and fast rules when it comes to limited.
Right, for sure.
But actually, yeah, looking at how low our red commitments are, I won't move this to sideboard yet, but we actually might be able to accommodate this without much trouble. Because at this point, I'm not wanting to take double red cards right now.
Right.
There's another Throttle.
A Mystic Monastery.
A Monastery.
Temur Charger.
But yeah, again, we're not splashing any blue cards. Monastery just gives us 2 colors. That's probably not as good as a good card, like a removal spell or something.
Yes, but at this point, you kind of need the mana fixing.
Well, we're not sure if we're going to be red, though.
Right. But if you are, you're going to be playing the double red cards.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Throttle is. I think Throttle's where I want to be.
Yeah,
If this were a Nomad Outpost or even like a Sandstep
right
Citadel, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be throttling. See,
you'd hear the sound. There you go.
Okay, that's what like. Since it's been lagging, I didn't want to click again and mess them up.
Scavenger.
Yeah, Scavenger is legit. He seems to always perform for us. Skull Hunter, Jeskai Student.
Sage of the Inward Eye.
Oh yeah, that guy's pretty righteous, right? What does he get back? He gets back one of your spells?
No, he's whenever you cast a non-creature, all your creatures gain lifelink.
Oh, right. We're already looking to splash Doom Blast.
No, Doom Blast is way better.
Yeah, although I don't know yet if we can play it. We gotta pay attention for these lands. For now, I'd say Scavenger is pretty solid.
Yeah, totally.
He's he brings the business.
He brings all the boys to the yard.
How come it doesn't leave a spot open for 3? So I can't
it will.
Move?
Well, once you
so I can't move morphs over.
Right.
I don't know. It's another debilitating injury. Bitter Revelation, Witness of the Ages.
Yeah.
Those are fine, but they're not even close to injury, right? So
I kind of like the Bitter Revelation.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. Debilitating injury though?
3,
Yeah. It is it certainly isn't hard removal.
Right. And if you especially if you're getting rid of red altogether, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, which is it's looking like red's just going to be a splash on maybe some of the morphs. Okay, if we get it, we can flip them over. Like the Tracker of the Ponyback Brigade.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think injury is the way to go here. No green lands.
No, I think everybody's taking lands highly at this point in time.
Seems to be the situation.
I kind of say student.
That's exactly what I'm feeling. War Shrieker is not a morph, so we'd have to get our red to hit him. Yeah, student's another 2-drop. These guys go well with the debilitating injuries, though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, if we can just get on the aggro draw.
Oh.
Another Ponyback Brigade.
Well, Blossoming Sand and the Abzan Charm.
Oh, man.
I would say, I would totally say the Abzan Charm, but...
Yeah, me too. We want to try and play this Dune Blast, though, so I think we have to take the Blossoming Sands.
Well, if you got rid of all the red, and you just, played basic lands, played black and white, and...
I don't know, man. I don't want to play, black-white 4 forests so I can play Dune Blast.
Right.
That seems pretty lame. Let's just try to round out our Dune Blast deck, hopefully. Our black-white, make it to Dune Blast. Although there was another Ponyback Brigade in that pack, too. So...
Now you're lagging.
Aha. There we go. Another Kieran.
Another Sage of the Inward Eye. That's funny.
Oh, weird. There's a Swiftwing.
That's either the Bondkin or the Kieran.
Yeah, what are fours looking like?
I'd take out your War Shrieker and your Prowler.
And the Summit Prowler, yeah. And in that case, it's probably the Kieran, right?
Yeah.
These guys get moved to the sideboard. Oh, there's a Bring Low, though. Bringing us back into the red game.
Right.
We don't have to play it, but there's nothing else to take.
Yeah, it's either that or the Glacial Stock.
Right. Yeah. So we're bringing low, maybe. Oh, look at that! There's 2 lands, but neither of them.
Right.
Neither of them give us our green. Whatever. All these cards are dumb. How about this? In case we really think we need Force Away out of the board or something.
Sure.
So we got a Mystic Monastery. I guess Swift Kick is kind of good with Salt Road Patrol, but with like high toughness guys,
Yeah.
you know. We'll go with the Cove. Yeah, War Behemoth is playable.
Yeah. Either that or Crippling Chill, I would say. So
Yeah. Yeah.
a creature is a creature.
War Behemoth. And look at this. I guess this is the best one. We'll just take the Prowler, even though he'll be prowling around our bench.
Take that, cancel.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, well, I mean,
If in case we make it to Dune Blast on
Right.
somebody.
Ugh.
Yeah, whatever. All right, and here's that's a playable card. All right. Well, we did get one land.
Yeah.
In all honesty, like in spite of, or I guess I should say, despite common wisdom, if I were drafting by myself, I probably would not have taken that Doom Blast.
Really?
Yeah, just I don't know. I don't see us casting it, frankly. But YOLO, you know.
Yep.
I mean, we have a Blossoming Sands. All right, what are we doing here? So Summit Prowler. Don't think you're happening. Then again, so what do we got here? In if we do play all red, we got Bring Low, Aerostorm, Summit Prowler, War Shrieker. Yeah, then we just have a million fours.
Yeah.
All right. So Morphia, maybe Morphia. I'd probably Behemoth before I would track.
Oh, totally.
Well, kind of going back to your original point, I guess. Dune Blast is definitely more powerful than Ponyback Brigade plus Anarch Tracker.
Right.
So it looks like we're black-white splashing Dune Blast to me.
I would totally agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, our threes are kind of low anyway, so we could, as a hedge.
I keep the Mystic Monster.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
and just play both of them. You know, if you get it, you get it. Just don't put any more red in.
Right. Yeah. Don't have anything that's just strictly dead in our hand. Although we're still. Oh no, we're dead on 22 spells with this.
Yeah.
Huh. Our curve is a little clunky, but we have 3 debilitating injuries for the early game,
Right.
which
And
I feel
even,
decent about.
Our Jeskai students block real well
That's true.
early game.
That's true. They're just fine on the defense. All right. Well. So are we? Do we want to go? I mean, we need black and white mana. That's
Right.
what we need. So do we want to go? Like no mountains, just basically resign ourselves to playing 2 Gray Ogres, and maybe a
Right.
a 15% chance or 20% chance or something that we'll have something better. Is that what you're feeling? But then put in I don't know, a forest for Dune Blast.
I'd say
2 forests.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Man, 3. God, that just feels so bad. Like 3 for a card, and for the rest of our deck is just like, nope. Although our color commitments are pretty low,
Right.
for the rest of our deck. Huh.
Well, so
Yeah, that's a puzzle.
let's add some lands. Let's see
Yeah.
what it suggests, because it's so take away those.
Yeah, I don't like these mountains.
So right now you would have 6, 7, 8 plains and 7 swamps if you added 2 more forests, and then you'd have 4 forests.
Okay, so if I added 2 more forests, we would get 10, 16. So that's our 17, 18. And we'd have, 8 sources of white,
7 black.
7 sources of black, 4 sources of... See, the thing is, Doom Blast is a 7 mana card, though.
Right.
So I don't...
So you're okay with running 2, or because then
Yeah.
we'll see it eventually.
At least there's a greater likelihood.
Right. So which would you rather
Probably
have
a swamp,
extra
right?
swamp?
Because we have 8 sources of white right now.
Yeah.
So this will bring us to 8 sources of black. And our color commitments are pretty light.
Right.
Which is cool.
Yeah. Do it. And you kind of want to see the black early for Despise or Debilitating Injury.
Definitely, yeah. So. We need both colors early, it's looking like. I mean, we got a pretty even split.
Yeah.
Why the lands go over there, I'm not certain, but
cool. I think that's good.
Submit this piece.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see you for game 1.
Which one? Stop or pause?
Stop.
All right.